visiting sideline. That's Dan Quinn, coach of the Commanders. His side might already be saying we'll get him next year. They remain winless this season. Leading the opposing sideline, a man who needs little introduction. That's Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's going to be Harrison Butker to get us started. And we're off and running from Arrowhead. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm. Brock, what a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's making a bid for it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Daniels off the play action. Cap on Deebo Samuel. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. Samuel comes in motion left. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He takes it himself. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. This one left for Daniels. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On third down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Eckler. Has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Ready? Cowboy!
Eckler again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's third and goal. Daniels now. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
All right, first sack on the board and the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Gay's kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. And leading them as he always does. A quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Your goal as a quarterback going into each and every season is to have a touchdown to interception ratio, Kate, of somewhere 2 to 3, and you can rate 4 to 1. Anytime it's upside down like his outing last week with 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, you know that's not sustainable. It can lead to an awful lot of L's.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Play action, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Third and 2, Mahomes to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. They get there to take him down right around the 41. He gets 6 on that play, and that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, 43.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Watch out.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Yellow. Let's go, blue wave.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of...
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Chiefs pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Come on. Get up. Viking 18.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Now Daniels to throw. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Sets up the screen. Eckler. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Play fake here. Daniels. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
This will give here. It's Eckler. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Bronco switch.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
18 more yards. That's another Washington.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 10, Chiefs 7.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it, save it for later, for that next third down coming.
1st and 10 from the 43. Off play action, it's Mahomes. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All set to go now from the 35.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. Hey, 57 colors, 57.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Yellow. 43.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yellow. 180.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. Can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Forced out to his right. He finds Bremer right side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
15. Hero 15.
3rd and long for him here. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. This gets forward to around the 29. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready. Cowboy.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Chiefs 10.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. 480. 57 colors.
To the air, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Yellow. One, yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is lofted deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Hey, 57. Attack.
Air it out on 3rd. He's going to try another deep one here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They came into this one on one of the league's longest losing streaks, 7 games, Brock, but hoping this lead holds to help them get back in that win column. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
No.
One drawn up here for Daniels. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 31-yard line.
Ready up.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Liking and cheese.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready.
New set of downs from 37.
Come on. Set.
Daniels on 1st down. Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So that's our 2-minute warning, Brock. 1:57 left on the scoreboard. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Stepping up, and he's going to run. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
A gain of 24 more yards. That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
On the go.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Man in motion, out of the slot. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock, pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. He'll try and run this. And he comes up after a nice gain right near that marker. Going to need a little bit more now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. 4th down, he calls his own number on the option. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Running back motions right. Now Daniels off the play action. He finds Eckler out of the backfield. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 24, Chiefs 10.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Yellow. Yellow.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
A gain of 15 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This play goes for 36. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley. 15. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Intercepted in the end zone. Kicked off, Trey Amos. And the Commanders will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Okay, ready?
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Here we go, here we go.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Packers in a matchup of classic NFL franchises. And it's Jordan Love. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Packers improve their mark to 7-0 as they get the win. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's the rookie from UCF, R.J. Harvey. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Broncos win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Tennessee Titans. And it's the rookie, the number 1 pick in the draft, Cam Ward. He's got nobody open, so he'll just hot-foot it himself. 7 yards for the touchdown. The Titans get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. With that, let's take a look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL this past weekend. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. First down throw, Mahomes. That's caught in stride by Rice. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Commanders' 39-yard line.
Mahomes. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss, really rules out that kind of decision.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Eckler. They'll cobble together a yard there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Play action now with Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down.
Roll. Ready.
Trying to pick this up with Eckler. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down carry for Pacheco. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
A 13-yard gain brings up 3rd and a yard.
Yellow.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds Worthy, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15.
From the red zone on 1st. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Well, is caught. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 24, Chiefs 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60.
Play action now. Daniels lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he gives himself up after a short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He completes it in traffic. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double...
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 31, Chiefs 17.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Returning it from the 4. Dodges another stop. This makes it up to the 25. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hey, rip it.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. Running down the left side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs taking the lead some in the 3rd. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation. We both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 31, Chiefs 24.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Okay, ready?
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Counter give to Eckler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
On the ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's running with it and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
No,
Markers
no.
are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, here's Eckler. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Tackle made there by Derek Nottie.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Running with Eckler again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready, go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Washington first down. A gain of 7. First down, Washington.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stopped by a 2-time All-Pro in his first 3 seasons in the NFL, Trent McDuffie.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
On the ready.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's third down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end.
Ready up.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Ready. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. Completed left side to Samuel. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Get it.
Hand off now to Eckler. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Staying with Eckler. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hands off to Eckler out of his own read. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. When he gets in, touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it.
Previous play is under review.
Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey. 70 Lions. Ready,
Motion man
go.
sent left. They'll look to run with Eckler. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 38, Chiefs 24.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So that delay backs them up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go.
Yellow, yellow.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Argelati.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yellow, yellow. Argelati. Yellow, yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Yellow.
Desperation time here. He's trying to go deep again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First call here coming from the shotgun.
2. 60.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. Oh, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they will not score. They needed one more step to make it, but they are going to take over at the goal line. Well, I love that. There was no thought of just covering it up, was there? He just grabbed it, instantly got his eyes upfield, and was looking for where to return it.
Now, I think you could hear what I could hear, Kate. What we hear on a practice field, scoop and score, scoop and score.
Yep.
They work on it, they rep it, they teach it. Well, they did the scooping, and now it's incumbent on the offense to go score.
Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. And they'll only need to figure out a couple of yards here, as they're going to start with first and goal from the 2. A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out first and goal.
Yellow.
Trying to run with Pacheco. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Yellow, yellow.
Pacheco again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down.
1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
They'll work against the blitz. And they take this in for the score. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback. One that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
The Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Sending them up the middle. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over.
Ready, ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll start the drive with Eckler. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
To throw, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hawk, 70, Hawk.
3rd and long for him here. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he gets this down near the 30.
It's a gain of 40. And the Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Connects on the crosser. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
No.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey. Cougar 19.
Eckler running dead ahead. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Commanders leading by 6. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Trying to get it with the option here. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders to make it a two-possession game here in the fourth. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Well, 2 left on the table there. Forget the goal line, Brock. They barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to me right there, Kate, that's a sign this defense did their homework, studied their tendencies. Yeah, no way that running back was going to get that one in, not with that force of the defense coming at him.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
To kick off for Washington.
Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1.
Yellow. Arca blue, lady.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were out there ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it.
Ready,
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
ready.
Pistol give here. It's Eckler. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
On the ready.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
They
ready.
bring McLaurin in motion right. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delayed game. Offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run here following the penalty. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Ready. Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Kansas City.